Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel where I post everything Harry Potter related. Today we have a very special video requested by you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where I get my Harry Potter collection and Harry Potter merchandise and stuff like that, because I don't always shop in the Noble collection. I don't always shop like the most expensive thing. I always try to look for like the best deal. The high that I get from buying things is when it's like at an amazing deal, an amazing price. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys little tricks and tips to go ahead and show you guys basically where I shop for my Harry Potter stuff. But before we go ahead and do that, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is John Slytherin. I do post Harry Potter content on a daily basis, and if you guys want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that'd be definitely amazing. And without further ado, let's just jump into the video because I have a lot of amazing tips and tricks to show you guys. Alright, so tip number one is always follow on, if you have an Instagram page or anything like that, always follow the websites or the stores that you like and you enjoy buying stuff from, because they always have discounted stuff on sale and stuff like that, sometimes even on clearance. So for example, I'm a huge fan of Vans, and they did go ahead and do a collab with Harry Potter, and after a while, like in every store, they have a clearance sale. You can go to any store in the clearance section and I'm pretty sure there'll be any little thing with Harry Potter. Tip number two, never ever in your life shop at Barnes & Noble, especially if you're trying to get a big purchase. Barnes & Noble is one of these stores that they always like expand on the price. So for example, the illustrated version books by Jim Kay, I think they go for about $30, and they'll probably give it to you for about 40. Let's just say, throwing out numbers, they'll give it to you for 40, when in reality, if you go on Amazon, which is another amazing place that I go and shop at, if you go on Amazon, it's regular price $30. Sometimes on Amazon it's not the best place to find stuff, because they either have the really good price or they normally have like a little few dollars over the normal price. Normally what I do when that happens is I normally wait for like a sale, or sometimes I go ahead and actually find promotions and stuff like that that stores like out of print. Like recently they did a buy one get one free t-shirt. So for example, their shirts are like $30, so basically I cut that in half, so now each shirt that I got was $15, which stuff like that you could always keep in check by just following their websites and following them on Instagram, and you'll be more happy to find out that they always do little sales here and there, and you'll definitely get a cheaper price than the regular price that you normally be paying for. My biggest secret, and probably like the biggest store or app that I use to buy anything Harry Potter related, is OfferUp. I've talked to you guys a little bit about OfferUp. Basically it's an app that you guys could sell and buy stuff from, normally secondhand, pre-owned, stuff like that. You could always find good deals on OfferUp. For example, this hourglass right here, Slughorn's hourglass, it retails for I think about $145, give or take, something like that, $160, and I got it for around $60, I believe. Stuff like that you could just save a lot of money on. I think I got it for $60 or $40, I don't remember now. But there's just a lot of cool stuff that you could find on OfferUp that you would normally have to pay full price. Obviously you'll get it new, definitely, but some stuff are like not even like damaged or anything. It's just little things like that you could go ahead and save a lot of money on, especially like Noble collection items, just like the Slughorn glass. Recently I got this Harry Potter final chess set, and I didn't know if it was the Noble collection one or if it was something else, but regardless I went ahead and paid I believe it was $80 for it. And come to find out, one of my subscribers actually told me that it was a very rare and no one really sells it, so that was pretty cool to have. Now I have it in my collection here, and I have like the chess pieces all over the place. But yeah, it's stuff like that you can definitely go ahead and save a lot of money on. Now with wanting to buy stuff in the Warner Brothers studio and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando, the only thing I could recommend you in getting is, if you guys are or know someone that has an annual pass, they could give you about 25% off of like anything you buy in the Wizarding World. So that's probably like the only thing that they really sell on. They don't really have a 2-for-1 special. They don't really have those type of deals. It's normally like final price, stuff like that, which I actually don't recommend buying even with that. Like the Noble collection items, I know in Borgin and Burke's they sell the Lucius Malfoy cane for about $120, when you could just buy it on the actual Noble Collection website for about 110, 109, something like that. So there's stuff like that that you could buy it in the Wizarding World. Obviously you're gonna spend about 10 or 15 bucks more than you would if you were to just order it online. I'd probably just spend if I was like a first time goer to the Wizarding World, I'd probably spend the extra 20 bucks or the extra 10 bucks to just have it like in hand that same day, instead of having to wait like another 2 weeks till it arrives to your house. But it all depends. Sometimes people fly in to Orlando and they don't really want to carry a cane through the TSA line and stuff like that, so I definitely understand that. But there's, like I said, there's always little stuff that you can go ahead and do. So to wrap it up, I just always suggest to follow any store that you want to get stuff, and you know, like Hot Topic also does like a lot of cool sales. It's just stores like that you actually enjoy and you like, that they sell stuff like the Noble Collection items and stuff like that. So I suggest you follow the websites and the stores online if you have an Instagram. If you're an annual pass holder or know someone that's an annual pass holder, you can go ahead and use their card to pay for anything you want, and it will get a 25% off. The only time I recommend you actually going to Barnes & Noble to buy anything is whenever one of their books comes out. They normally have about a 50% off on the book. So for example, the Goblet of Fire Illustrated Edition came out around, I believe it was September. I could be wrong, but I believe it was around September something or October something, and I got it for 50% off, which was a really good deal, especially when I believe that was about almost $50. So the only way I would recommend you actually buying from Barnes & Noble is to actually be there on the same day. So you have to be very specific and very, I guess, specific on the exact day that you go, so that way they can have like a cool deal like that. If you go on a regular day, they'll most likely rip you off. So I don't suggest going to Barnes & Noble. Sometimes they do have like exclusive Funko Pops and stuff like that, then I would recommend that. But exclusive Funko Pops, you can find them anywhere. But stuff like that you could definitely go ahead and just snoop around and you can find really cool items. So yeah, that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, go ahead and like it down below, because it definitely helps me out know that I did a very good job and you guys love my content. And if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because I post everything Harry Potter related. And without further ado, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one.